Action. What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. If you're new to my channel, thank you and welcome to Hollywood Sports. Guys, we're going to talk about MLB The Show 21 sliders. Now, this is when we talk about MLB The Show, guys, and when we talk about sliders, I'm talking about sliders in a different situations. When you talk about this game, it's not like we're talking about sliders with Madden or 2K, okay? In Madden, we do sliders to make the game better, right or wrong, okay? In NBA 2K, we mess with the sliders to make the game better, get a better experience, right? A simulation experience, okay? It could be FIFA, it could be NHL. Now, I love NHL sliders, man. Wow, man, their sliders, man, you can absolutely program the whole game pretty much with their sliders. But I want to talk about MLB The Show sliders, and guys, and the reason what I want to talk about is in MLB The Show, the reason why I said these sliders are so different than any other game sliders is because MLB The Show game, their developers are focused on simulation. Their developers are focused on realism. Okay, when they talk about when they talked about this game before it came out, and when they was having those reveal videos, man, that's all they talk about: realism, more animations, correct situations, realism, simulation. That's their whole vocabulary was about. That wasn't realistic, so we had to correct that. This is more realistic. We had to add more animations to fix this situation to make it seem more realistic. Stuff like that. Their whole vocabulary is about making simulation realistic Major League Baseball like we see it on TV, man. And these guys are closing that line together between video game and realism. They're closing that line. You know, obviously it's not going to never get to realism like real time, but man, the closer you get, the better the game is going to be when we talk about simulation and realism. Now, the reason why I bring this story up and why I'm doing all this talking, the sliders in MLB The Show, guys, it's not to make the game play better. Okay, when you look at these sliders, it's not to make the game play better. It's the customization situation with MLB The Show. That's all it is. They build the game for realism, guys. Now, the game is not perfect, obviously, right? And when we do find faults in the game, we can adjust the sliders. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And right now, I haven't seen a reason to adjust the sliders. But the sliders for MLB The Show is for customization. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, like dynamic difficulty. If you want to raise it up, where your difficulty changes a lot more, a lot quicker, you can turn it up. Human contact, right? If you feel like your hitting is so good, I mean, even if you can have it on, legend, right? You can have it on legend, and you still killing the ball. You can make the hitting more difficult for you. It's all about customization, right? If you feel like you just can't get hitting down, even on rookie, you're still having a hard time hitting, guess what you can do? Turn your human contact slider up. It's all about customization, right? We get the human power. Let's say you be like, man, I never hit a home run, man. I'm just not good at hitting the ball. I can never hit a home run. Turn it up a little bit. It's all about customization to improve your experience. This is what I feel these sliders are for. Do you see me moving in these sliders? They're all default sliders, right? Because they've already programmed the game for simulation, guys. Human timing. Let's say your timing is just off. You just can't get it. You're just not a good hitter. Maybe you want to work on that. Turn the timing up. Maybe you want to get your vision up. Maybe you just say, I'm not having fun with the game, man. I can't hit. Turn your timing up, right? So you can hit the ball. Increase your experience with the game. Human foul frequency, right? You see these sliders, guys. I'm not going to do too much talking to make this video long because I could talk about each subject, right? Human solid hits. Turn it up if you're having problems, or turn it down if you're too good, right? Now, the point of this video, you can see they're all default. Now, don't go anywhere. They're not all default now. Let me explain this one to you. CPU foul frequency. In my opinion, and I could be wrong, it's just what I think. I think when you're playing the CPU, they foul away a lot of pitches. A lot. but that's no problem. They do that in real life. But I want to put the game in motion, right? Get more hits in the game to make the game exciting. So I turn it down as far as CPU fouling the ball off, the frequency of the fouls. I turn it down. It's up to you. But I'm showing you guys my sliders, which is not much of a change, guys, from the default. Okay? CPU. What if you think the CPU is too hard? You can turn their stuff down. It's all about customization, right? All right. CPU pitch control. Right? If you feel the control is not good, turn it up. If you feel the control is too good, turn it down. Right? If you don't like how consistent the CPU is, turn it down. Or you want to be more consistent, turn it up. You know, strike frequency, manager hook, right? If you want to see the manager come out a lot faster and take away those pitchers that not pitching good, he's not giving them too much of a leash. You want him to snatch those pitchers out quicker, turn it up, right? It's all about customization. Now, I got CPU pickoffs right here. It's another thing I changed. When guys are trying to steal, I want to see the pitcher making more attempts on pickoffs. You know, I feel in this game there's not enough pickoffs. And even in real life, guys, you're not going to see too many pickoffs or pickoff attempts. Now, if you got a guy that always steals, leading the league in steals, obviously they're going to try to pick his butt off because they know he's going. They just got to predict the right time. Also, you can do pitch outs to help that. Okay, when we talk about CPU pickoffs, man, I love to see that pitcher. And some of those pitchers have great ratings for pickoffs, right? So I want the ratings in place. So this is just my opinion, guys. You want to see what my sliders are, right? They're pretty much default. But CPU pickoffs, I want to see the pitcher trying to get the guy at first base. And maybe he'll stick closer to first base. He won't get that much of a big lead if he knows they're watching him. Or he could be picked off, all right? Okay, all these are default, guys. All of them default. Now I got another one that I changed, okay? And I'm going to explain that. Base runner steal frequency, which goes in hand with the pickoffs. Okay, steal frequency. I want to see the game in action, guys. I want to see those guys with those high steal ratings and got that speed. I want to see these guys taking off, man, because they do it in real life, right? And I just want to see the game in action, guys. That's the reason why I raised it up to. Let me see, 1, 2. Yeah, I raised it up to steal frequency, man. And then your pitcher, you really got to watch that guy on first base, you know? Just make it exciting, man, the strategy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and I think everything else is still default, guys. The win, the injuries, and the trade. Now, if you feel injuries aren't happening enough, turn it up. Okay? All that stuff. Trade frequency, right? In Madden, they don't have no trade frequency. You want to see how quick the trades are, or, you know, whatever you want to do, guys. You know, fielder arm strength in the outfield, right? If you feel you want to turn it up and have more of a challenge, the outfield throwing you out at home plate, turn it up. But most of these sliders are customization, guys. That's real quick, guys. That's my slider set. That's the only changes I make. Okay. Now, if you're playing Legend and you want to challenge, see, this game will challenge you, man. I'm on veteran, guys, and I'm getting challenged in every game because that's my level. Okay, I'm a veteran player. I tried to play All-Star. I'm not a good hitter, man. I just can't hit. Okay, I need to work on that, but I'm a veteran right now until I get better. Okay, I love this game, guys. I hope if you have any questions, let me know. As you can see, there's really not a slider set. This game is not made for these type of sliders. It's just about customization. And as you can see, all my adjustments were customization. Not because the game's not playing right. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, let's say something do start going wrong with the game. Let's say there's too many errors in the game. You can turn that slider up. Okay, your infield, outfield, or you think there's too many errors in throwing the ball. You can turn that slide up so it won't be so many errors. I mean, turn it down so it won't be so many errors. Okay, those are the customization. It could be anything, guys. If you think the stamina of the pitchers aren't consistent, whatever. Let's say, then you don't really have to patch this game. You can just change the slider, guys. And Madden, you can't do that. And Madden, if the guys keep dropping the ball, what kind of slider you gonna change? You're gonna upgrade the catching, but if it's in the program, you can't fix it. Guys, I can go on all day. But those are my sliders, guys. Pretty much default. There's a few changes just to let you know what I'm planning on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell if you're new. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for listening.